Mike never bothered to see who was at the door. You just walked in, pushing your way through a jungle of macrame potted plants, paperback novels, sheet music, stacks of brown paper grocery bags folded flat and used as sketch pads. A wobbly three-legged wooden easel, a potpourri of miscellaneous objects betraying projects abandoned one after the other, his volatile interest suddenly shifting to some new horizon.
Hayes, you worthless son of a bitch. How did you know I was home?
You're always here, I said, and you're never doing anything but sitting on your ass. Why don't you clean up this goddamn mess?
So much time. So much time.
Yeah, and so little to do. The Chocolate Man, Willy Wonka. I saw that movie too. Sammy Davis sang the Candyman song. Invariably, Mike would be leaning back in a wicker chair, front room of his studio apartment, corner spot with a commanding view, feet sprawled up on a weathered redwood patio table confiscated from someone's backyard and brought inside to serve as writing desk, dining table, all-purpose whatever. He would be lighting his pipe, eyes focused dimly through the smoke to the lemon-yellow cat perched on the windowsill. I pushed aside the easel and dragged a piano bench through the clutter to sit on. Ah, yes, I said, glancing toward the cat and recalling T.S. Eliot. The yellow smoke that rubs its muzzle on the window panes.
Don't go getting all J. Alfred Prufrock on me, Hayes. You ain't here for no taking of a toast and tea.
That's how our visits usually went. The beauty of it. Back and forth, intellectual repartees, each of us trying to one-up the other. Make it Scotch, then, I said. Johnny Walker. Mike tossed his head and winced slightly as a cloud of smoke curled upward into his eyes. He seemed to be talking from a great distance, his voice echoing hollowly as it filtered through his wiry mustache and mingled with a shroud of smoke.
Warm old Milwaukee in cans. Best I got. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, right. Warm beer. That'll send you on a magic carpet ride. Next thing you know, you'll be asking me if I've ever seen a grin without a cat. The cat in the windowsill was suddenly watching us intently. Mike unscrewed the stem from his pipe, put it to his mouth to blow out the tobacco juice, and then wiped the outside of the stem on his pants. He inhaled deeply before replying.
You know, Queen Victoria really liked Dodgson. Until...
Dodgson? Who the hell you talking about?
Same guy you are. Charles Dodgson, the mathematician. Lewis Carroll was only a pen name.
Course, I said. I knew that.
Anyway, after Queen Victoria read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, she, the Queen of England, mind you, sent Dodgson a letter about how much she enjoyed the story and how she was really looking forward to reading something else he had written.
So he rushed to the palace, expecting to be knighted, thinking all the while he was set for life?
No. He promptly mailed her a copy of his syllabus of plain algebraic geometry.
Jesus, Mike, where do you come up with this shit? You sure you ain't got no scotch? In the kitchen, sure enough, a small round table was littered with half-empty bottles, including Johnny Walker Red, some books, and an empty ice tray. I rinsed 2 dirty glasses in the sink, poured them each about half full of Johnny Walker, started to add a dash of water, then didn't. When I returned, Mike was refilling his pipe, carefully tamping fresh tobacco into the bowl with his finger.
Okay, Hayes, I know you brought your own brand of shit over. What have you got for me to read today?
Just getting into something. First draft. It's sort of autobiographical. First person, jumble of straight narrative and dialogue about two intellectual slobs who pump gallons of whiskey into their veins and trade barbs and manuscripts.